Hey, welcome to the Sky Lounge, and this is Piggyskin Picks for week number 2 of the NFL seasons, where I'm going to take you along and give you my picks, winners for this fucking upcoming week. Obviously going to be starting Thursday tomorrow. And make some bold predictions. Preview the fucking fixtures. Make some bold predictions. Upsets and fans. Let's fucking do this. Baltimore versus Cincinnati at Cincinnati. I think this... Okay, so this is a Thursday night football game on tomorrow. I think Joe Flacco will go apeshit. I think Joe Flacco will definitely... You know what? I'm going to say this. Joe Flacco throws 3 touchdowns. But the Baltimore Ravens and Cincinnati Bengals, they will keep that shit close. Divisional rivalry, I mean, it's going to be fucking intense. I think Ravens win by a touchdown, really. I'd say 7 points. I give Baltimore a 7-point lead in that, in my opinion. And mind you, boys and girls, I'm not looking at any sports betting shit right now. This is just all off the top of my head. I'm just looking at the fixtures. I'm just thinking, hey, who has a better chance to win based on what we've seen, based around the context of the team. So tonight, actually, I'm going to be going to... hopefully I can go to the casinos and just get a little gambling book or a little... Good Lord, a betting sheet. And just take a look at all the odds. So we'll have a look at that either tonight or possibly this weekend. But I'm taking Baltimore in the Baltimore versus Cincinnati fixture. And when we move on to Sunday night football, or Sunday football all fucking day, Carolina versus Atlanta at Atlanta. Good Lord, I think Atlanta barely wins this by a field goal. I think we've seen it time and time again. I think the Falcons are a big question mark team going forward. It's just, who are you guys? Who are you guys? Are you guys the Super Bowl contenders that we saw 2 years ago? Or are you guys the perennial chokers that we know and love so dearly now? You know, and I think this game, it will really be an indication as to where the Atlanta Falcons will go next season. Meaning, if there is a weird thing between Julio Jones and fucking management right now, I don't fucking know. But if that's the rift and it fucking downhill, you know, if it snowballs from there, I think the Atlanta Falcons are fucked. But I think they desperately need a win. I think they're going to be in desperation mode. And I'd say they win by a field goal. But it's going to be a very, very fucking close game. And let's take a look at the next game. LA fucking Chargers versus the Buffalo Bills at Buffalo. I say Chargers win barely by a field goal. We've seen it last week where, yes, the offense looked good, but defense gave up so many yards, and it looked pretty tragic. To be fair, it looked pretty fucking tragic. And I just don't have enough confidence in Buffalo where I can say they're going to keep it competitive, but I'd say by a field goal, just because of because of ineptitude on both teams. That's what I think. And so let's move on to the next picture, because if I prolong that shit, it's just going to be fucking crazier. Minnesota versus Green Bay. Minnesota versus Green Bay at Green Bay. I say Aaron Rodgers is back. He is a little bit injured. I think he is going to have a bit of an issue with that leg there. But, you know, I don't think Green Bay wins this definitively. But I say they win this just barely. Again, just barely, because Kirk Cousins looked good, right? Week 1, Kirk Cousins looked good. Defense looked pretty solid. And so for me, I'd still say Green Bay, but by an Aaron Rodgers miracle. It's gonna come down to Aaron Rodgers miracle. I'm gonna say it right now. Aaron Rodgers is gonna perform some fucking miracle on Sunday and win against the Minnesota Vikings. There, I said it. I'm gonna jinx every fucking team now. All right, Cleveland versus New Orleans. This is curious because I honestly don't... When I saw this fixture at first, I thought, okay, what the fuck? This matchup looks interesting. Because, yes, we all laugh at the Cleveland Browns, but look at what they did last week. You can say the Steelers played down to their competition, but let's be fucking honest. You had Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. You had all these fucking pieces on offense and on fucking defense, too. You have T.J. Watt, who is a stud. And somehow, you drew. And again, as I said, I think the Cleveland Browns lost more than they drew in that. And I think the Cleveland Browns will keep this game completely competitive. I think they will keep this shit competitive down to the fourth quarter, down to that last drive, but New Orleans wins this. You can doubt Drew Brees, but my God, that man is a stud. Drew Breesy. I take Drew Breesy to the Super Bowl, winning the Super Bowl. I've said this about a month ago when we did a preview prediction video for the season. I think Breezy's going to again, Breezy miracle. A couple of these games, I think it's going to come down to quarterback miracles, and this is one of those games. I think New Orleans wins this game by the skin of their teeth and by a Drew Breesy miracle. And let's take a look at Kansas City. Miami versus New York Jets. At New York, or MetLife Stadium in fucking New Jersey, whatever, same shit. Sam Darnold will throw 300-plus yards, 2-3 touchdowns, and the Jets will win easily. Jets will win easily. Yeah, you have Tannehill back in Miami. Cool. That's great. You beat a less than subpar fucking Tennessee team. Cool. Doesn't really matter in my eyes. I think Jets will win this. Sam Darnold's going to be a stud. I think he'll dominate that field. I think come Sunday he's going to dominate that field. 300-plus yards, 2-3 touchdowns. Maybe an interception or a fumble, but I have good hope for that guy. Hopefully he does well. Young guy, you want young talents to make the league better, and it's not bandwagon boys and girls. This is the team I will be sticking with forever. I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but I'm telling you, I just appreciate good talent when I see it. And so let's move on to more talent. Kansas versus Pittsburgh, and I'm taking Kansas. I think Kansas is going to fucking blow them out. And I think Kansas is going to blow the Pittsburgh Steelers out in their own home. And it's not a snipe at the Steelers, but your organization is a mess. Your culture is a fucking mess. And I'm saying that as a Seahawks fan who has seen his team completely fall apart because of culture and because of lack of management and leadership, in my opinion. And I think Kansas will show up with the stud offense that they got, Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes III. That boy is going to fucking run a train. Like, that dude is going to unzip his pants, whip his cock out, and just fucking bash at that shit. Sorry, Pittsburgh fans. This is what's going to happen. And shout out to the boy Hugh, who's a subscriber on this channel. Love this dude. He's a Pittsburgh fan. But, hey, man, this shit's going to happen. I think this is just my opinion. I think y'all going to get blown out at home. Patrick Mahomes, baby. All right. Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay. At Tampa Bay. What the fuck is going on with Fitzpatrick? I've cracked my voice here because I am so perplexed. I don't know what the fuck is happening with this guy. What is happening with this guy? How is he so good? How was he so good last week? 400 plus yards, 4 touchdowns, 75% completion rating? Holy shit. Versus Nick Foles, who has reverted back to regular season Nick Foles. And I think Tampa Bay is just going to have a fucking field day on Sunday. Fitzpatrick might be like, shit, this might be my permanent job. Like, fuck Jameis Winston. I might just have a fucking permanent job. So I think Fitzpatrick is going to play his skin off. Play the fucking foreskin out of that fucking shit. And I think Tampa Bay wins this. I think Tampa Bay wins this, and regular season Nick Foles will show up, interception, and it will be a bit of a disaster for Eagles fans. But I'd say calm down, Eagles fans. You guys are fine. You guys are still going to probably win the NFC East, by all means. And so don't panic. Don't panic just yet. All right. So let's take a look at the next game here. I know it's going to take a while. We're going to take a look at these games individually. This clock is going to run up. We're going to chew the clock out, motherfucker. Chew the clock out, fucking idiot. All right, Houston versus Tennessee. Houston. I think Tennessee is fucked. Delaney Walker's injured. He's out for the entire season. Marcus Mariota comes back. He is available for week 2. I wouldn't risk it, though. That's just me. If you have a franchise quarterback and you think he's slightly injured and he's not 100%, yeah, you should definitely try to rest his ass, especially knowing that your season is kind of fucked. Your season's fucked. And I know there's Tennessee fans out there, but I'm unfortunately, guys, I think your season's fucked. Houston, Deshaun Watson, I think he's going to get he's going to get his groove back. J.J. Watt too. Get those boys in Houston, they all going to get their groove back. Houston comes out of this one, I'd say, with a touchdown win. That's just me. All right, Indianapolis versus Washington. I'm going to take Washington in this, and I don't say Alex Smith is going to be the star. I honestly think AP is going to be the star of this game, 100-plus yards. I think Adrian Peterson will fucking rush for 100-plus yards. That'll be interesting to see, definitely, if AP just has that juice. The man's, in his late 30s at this point, running back, and he's still fucking killing it. You saw last week, granted it was against Arizona, but against Indianapolis, I have no confidence in Indy defense. Although Andrew Luck is a stud, I recognize that. I appreciate, I respect his talent. But AP, again, unzip his pants, whack his dick all over that defense. And when we talk about whacking dick all over anything, Arizona versus LA Rams, why are we even having this game? LA Rams, move on. I don't even need to explain this shit. This is come on, move on. Detroit versus San Francisco. Nope. No Detroit. Jimmy GQ is going to be playing at home. He's going to have a Jimmy GQ revival. The fucking fans are going to adore him. He's going to be a stud over there. San Francisco 49ers win. No problem. And let's go ahead and take a look at the next fixture at Oakland versus Broncos at Denver. Mile High Stadium. Arena. Whatever the fuck. Broncos are going to win. Broncos are going to get at least 2 to 5 sacks, right? They're going to get 2 to 5 sacks. No problem. Derek Carr looks broken. Unfortunately, he looks broken. And Broncos win this. I think Case Keenum has proven, despite the 3 interceptions, that he is a reliable quarterback. You have a decent running game in Lindsey, and your defense is just phenomenal. I don't know what else to say about it. That pass rush defense is phenomenal. And Broncos are going to win this. No problem. So Broncos are going to be 2-0. Whoop-de-doo. New England versus Jacksonville at Jacksonville. Rematch of the AFC Championship game. Jacksonville wins this. Tom Brady is going to do Tom Brady things, being the GOAT. I know, guys, I had the Seahawks gear, but listen, I respect where credit is due, and respect to one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and truly the GOAT. Tom Brady will have a great game, but New England defense, no trust in that shit. As much as we slate the New England Patriots, as much as we hate them, and appropriately so, their time is coming. Their time is coming. So, Jacksonville, do your job. Just do your fucking job and take care of this shit. Just do it. Just do your fucking job. New York Giants versus Dallas. NFC East. This is going to be a fun fucking bout. Dallas Cowboys at home. I think they lose. I think Dallas loses to the Giants. OBJ and Saquon Barkley. It's going to be a fun party for them. It's going to be a fun day where they come out. They're going to have a great day. Barkley, I'd say he gets a touchdown and 100 plus yards. 100 plus yards. And how do you say that with such nonchalant confidence? Because have you seen the kid? Have you seen the kid against a really decent defense? What do you think he's going to do to Dallas? He's going to fuck them up is what's going to happen. Shit. Anyways, let's talk about, if we're talking about fucked up, let's talk about this. My boy Russell. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Chicago Bears. Fuck the notepad. I don't even need the notepad for this shit. Seattle's gonna lose. Seattle's gonna lose. Guys, I don't know what else to say to you right now, but I've been saying this since a month ago. And I know a lot of people might say he's a negative Nancy. He's a fucking shitty Seahawks fan. Listen, I love this team, but I'm also realistic at the same time. I understand that right now, we have no O-line. There is no O-line. Russell Wilson is running for his life, okay? And what do you think Khalil Mack is going to do? Khalil Mack ate that fucking O-line up like it was breakfast. You don't think that young O-line that Seattle has, you don't think Khalil Mack is going to be like, easy shit, and we're playing at home. Fucking got this. This is cake. I got this shit. Good Lord. Khalil Mack is going to get fucking 2-3 sacks in there. And I love my boy Russell. And Russell is somehow Russell is so good, he's going to make something work for a good stretch of the game, but we're somehow going to lose this down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Down the stretch of the fourth quarter, somehow, some way, we are going to lose this game, and everyone's going to start bringing up this shit. All right? The prognosticator's going to say some shit. Yeah, I'm going to say some shit right now. After this game, if we lose, I'm going to hear this argument of, Mitchell Trubisky's better than Russell Wilson. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Russell Wilson has no fucking help around him. And I'm going to defend Russell. I will defend Russell all day, every day. If he makes mistakes, I will also acknowledge that. He does throw interceptions. He can scramble a little early. He does get out of that pocket a wee bit early at times. But this man is one of the sole reasons why we even had a winning record last season. Yes, we didn't make it to the playoffs, but we were above 500 because he threw those 35 fucking touchdowns, 34, 35 touchdowns. Most in the NFL. Arguably, the fourth best quarterback in the league last season. And I think he'll continue to defy logic of not having help, but somehow pulling off great results. Good God, I get so antsy about that shit because, listen, I want Russell to do well. I want the Seahawks organization to do well. I want them to win. I want them to get to the Super Bowl. These are all wants of what I want. But the reality is, in the context of what's happening, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And it sucks, but it is what it is. Shit. What can I do about it? I got to just watch it as a fan. As a fan, I just have to watch it and just take it for what it is. And as that fucking Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel plays in the background, I'm just going to just 1,000 yards to hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyways, that was enough weird fucking trauma shit for now. But yeah, this was Piggyskin picks for week number 2. All my picks are in, so if you want, listen, you can review the fucking tape, take it to the bank, go fucking bet right now. If you lose money, blame it on me. I don't fucking care. But hey, I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's all good. Piggyskin picks. Let's fucking go for week number 2, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys like this shit? Follow me at the SCY Lounge on all the links in the description below. Comment and subscribe for more daily content. Now fuck off.